Yo, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehovah and Yehoshua. This is Chris Holy Man FX. I want to give y'all some Jews right quick. So now, we know that the chord sequencer, as you see right here, it's a chord sequencer. I mean, so it's kind of like a small sequencer that you can lay notes down right here as you play it back. Let's play this back right quick. Right, so we know you can change these notes out. We know about all that basic stuff. We know that we can go in different genres, you know, and go to soul R&B and go to soul pop. You can get a different note. Right, you can do that, and also you can switch these out. So you say F, and you click one of these Johns right here. If you say if I click F, it'll tell me the best note that's closer to it. So the brighter the greener it is, the best note. Then when it start getting darker and darker, black like this, that's when it's the least, right? So we know that part. So keep that in mind, right? All right, so the illest thing about hold on right quick, hold on. I don't know why that thing looking like that. Yeah, so all right, so and we know that you got different bars. You know, you could basically create a long joint. But what a lot of people don't know about this dope chord sequence is that you don't always have to type the notes in. You know, you can actually just hit the keys. So you can see I'm hitting the keys right now. But you got to keep in mind on the chord sequencer, you got length. You got from the gray out keys, right? That's what you can play. That's it, based on which one you select. So if I go soft piano, I think I can go down. Let me see. Let me start something right. Let me start right here. Right here. Yeah. So if I go anything past that, it won't play it, as you see. So I'm right here, and I'm going down. It won't play it. So I go. So the ill thing about it, not only you can type the notes in like how you like how some people like to do it, but you also can play it just like how the concept of scales and chords, right? So the chord sequence give you like different options. Not only you playing it when you listening to it, you like I said, you can go right here and just add another one right there. So instead of going to C right there, stop that. They go to that C5. Let's go try that right there. And bring note. Should I delete that? Let's play that. So yeah, but like I say, you can play it on the keys. If you're a person like me who like to play the keys, right? So also it teaches you also how to play keys, because some devices, you know, other programs and softwares, you know, competitors, they'll give you the chords, right? They give you the chords. You can just get them, drag them to the sequencer, but it don't teach you chords. because you don't want to cripple yourself with this music stuff like I always tell people. You feel me? You don't want to cripple yourself. Now, if you want to do now, for example, like scales and chords, the difference with this is that now you can go up and down the octaves. See, on the chord sequencer, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. On the chord sequencer, you don't go up and down on the octave. So that means that when I play, I'm sorry, let me go click this right quick. But I get it why I do it. But when I start, hold on. If I change my octave and go higher, it don't matter what octave I change. If I change my octave, it's gonna leave that. It's gonna leave that area. I gotta take this back to 0. Let me go to 4. If I go all the way down to 4 on my octave, that's the lowest you can go. I'm gonna go back to 0. It's made to deal with that type of that style and that concept because you can always, like I say, you can always change the note right here, whatever note that you're dealing with or whatever note that you're in the sample that you're trying to build around. You know, the sample that you're trying to build around. Go to Blue Ridge, go to AB. I don't know if I change this and make it soft. Let me see. You can fix. Let's see how this sounds. Let's play this for now. That's that folk music, you know, got that special type of sound to it. But anyway, so now when you go to scales and chords, what make this different because you don't create chords on this one. You definitely want to use the keyboard for this, right? And this is my dog right here. So, for example, on scales and chords, if I want to go to C minor, right, it'll tell me the keys of that C minor. So let's go to it right quick. Hold on, something right. Let me see. Cut that off. Something ain't right. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, what's up, bro? See, as you see, I'm playing this. I'm at 0 on my my octave. So if I go with my octave, I'll go up. So, you know, and I can also filter those notes out straight to the point. So you can go up and down the octave using this, and you still can stay in that key, that scale, right? It's still going to show you the scale of what a C minor is. Even if you go to a GB, you go to a, you know, a Dorian, like it let you know, listen, it's you know, it's 3 majors and it's 4 minors. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so now on top of this, to add to it, like, y'all understand how powerful these tools are and how simplified they are when it comes to damn near any tool that's out there in the world, man. You know, these tools is hard. So even if you can't create something like this and you don't have the ability, you still got other players that's on here, like a poly-step sequencer or a quad note generator. Let me see. A quad note generator that hold on, let me see. I'll take this, put this at the top, I think, right here, I guess. Well, let me show you how it works first. Let me take this. Let me take the scales and coil. Let's go to a Dorian. Let's go take this to 88. Like you can get creative with that, like with that type of joint. You got the poly step when you press this. So let's say you got that, go back to Dorian again, the C minor Dorian, you just press run. Let me tell you the other thing about this, right? So you never want to use the presets. Use the presets to kind of see what direction they take you, and then start building from that. If you do use them, but don't use the original preset. Like that's so fucking obvious that you. But the illest thing about this preset is that you got alter, round, and round. You got these power knobs right here. So what it does, if you go to alter, it's going to alter that up on something totally different. That's the whole point. You could alter that crazy and flip it and bounce it. However you like. Let's go to another one right quick. Let's go press round. You got this 1, 2 different jumps. So you can go click this one and press alter. Click that one and press alter. Press that one and press alter. Press that one to play alter. Now we got totally different ones. Let's play it now. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I want to show y'all how dope the workflow and Reason is that what people don't understand how important this sound module is, which I show all the time, right? This sound module. So whatever, if you grab any one of these scales and chord, any player in here, it's gonna create the sound module for you automatically. So again, if I drop this in here, it's gonna create the sound module. The sound module for you to get quick ideas out of the most popular real instruments, from piano, electric piano, organ, guitar, bass, strings, brass, wind, synth, shit like that. So you don't always have to use this. It just, those the most common sounds and beautiful sounds that can fit with a lot of music or is into a lot of music, where you can create a crazy idea with that. Like, for example, like if I just go right here, the Dorian, and go to EF, I'll go back down on the octave. But the point is, like, you can so once you get something that you like, you like, you know what? Now I don't want to hear that. I don't want to use that sound, but I like what I played, right? So again, so let's go to record this right quick. say if I got that right, you know, and I get this, loop that, press P. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go to my instruments now. Like, we're just gonna freestyle this, you know, we're just gonna try something. Let's go drop that on there, overwrite that. Let's go see what we got. Come on. Oh, that sounds crazy. Hold on, let's go get something better. Let's go get something different. Hell no. That's these crazy, this sound right here is on a whole other level. Whatever's not working, you just go through all type of stuff. You go to presets or go straight to the instrument. Whatever you want to grab, you know, it's like I say, a lot of these joints got a lot of presets. I'm just trying to go through some stuff real quick to show y'all. And this joint right here, you got the dice, so you can play this all type of ways and just come up with something crazy. But y'all get the point, right? So in other words, you know, not to get off the subject because I keep going all day, is that, listen, bro, and Reason, man, you don't need all that outside stuff, man. Like, you don't need those other scales, no scalar 2, 1, they dope, they powerful. Hear those keywords I say because a lot of y'all get very sensitive and offensive. Don't listen to nothing. So, oh man, you know, you talking about scalar 2, you know, getting y'all feelings like y'all run this shit. But what I'm saying is that you don't need that in Reason. Reason already got the right tools in here. The chord sequencer, they powerful, man, as it is already. Simplified. Straight to the point. Shooter. Boom. If you can't make no great music in that and you complaining, you're not just that good, man. You're not really good. Yo, this is CH. Shalom.